What is good, YouTube? Reflex here, welcome back. Today we're going over my top 3 submachine gun builds in Vanguard that I would highly recommend you take advantage of. The first gun we're going to get into is the Weld Gun. The Weld Gun, if you guys don't know, they added this a couple weeks ago. This thing is incredibly overpowered. This thing just absolutely melts, and I'm going to put a setup for each sub on the screen. My recommended loadout that I personally run. I play a lot of search and destroy, so if you play a lot of search and destroy, try these classes out. Most of them, I have all these guns diamond, so they're all maxed out, but try these setups and I promise you can't not have success. The Weld Gun, ever since they added it, I've been using it a ton. It's incredibly low recoil, very fast, but the damage on this gun is incredibly high. It's not a very fast submachine gun. Like, you can't really, get around with this gun very easily. It's very slow, and with the setup that I have, your ADS time is very slow, and your sprint to fire time is pretty slow, but the damage is so powerful. It is literally like a 2-shot kill. And with this gun being so accurate with a grip on it, it is like an AR. It is like a straight up Modern Warfare 2 ACR, just an absolute laser beam. I'd borderline say that this gun, with the right attachments on it, you could literally put this thing in the sniper category. So give this Weld Gun class a go, and I promise this thing will never disappoint. This second gun really needs no introduction. The MP40, people have been using this since the beta. It's still pretty much the main submachine gun along with the Weld Gun. The Weld Gun is a little bit better in my personal opinion, but the mobility on the MP40 is just incredible. It's such a fun gun to use. It's known as the sweat gun. This is pretty much the MP5 of Vanguard, but this is the setup that I run right here. You can see on the screen. I play a lot of search and destroy, like I said, so this is the gun that I like to use. Max out your firepower. Firepower in this game is so important, because if you don't max out the guns, you don't reach a lot of those key attachments that make the guns really powerful. So try this setup out. If you have the right amount of speed on this gun, and if you run quick, you can be very mobile, slide canceling, just dipping around the map, just really avoiding gunfights. If you're doing it properly, you can use this gun you can be unbeatable with this thing. Every once in a while, I'll take the stock off, or if I don't run this, if I do have a stock, I have this little skeletal stock. I don't remember what it's called, but try this loadout. You can't go wrong. All right, so I saved my favorite sub for last, and this is easily the Thompson. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, why is this your favorite sub? This thing is incredible if you know how to use it and you have the right attachments. You can see the attachments I use up on the screen right here, and I get some of my best gameplays with this gun. This gun is not the fastest, it's not the most accurate, and it's not the most steady. It's just such a good gun to use because it's so powerful. It's a very powerful sub, but it really lacks in the speed department. It lacks in the mobility. It's just not the best when it comes to getting around, slide canceling and stuff. But if you know where the enemy is and you know how to play a map, and if you have this gun and you have a good shot, you're gonna win no matter what. This gun just has so much firepower, and it's really just a fun gun to use because it's not, perfectly accurate like the Weld Gun is. It kind of bounces around a bit. You actually have to challenge yourself to use this gun. So that's why I actually really enjoy using the Thompson. So give this class a go. All of these attachments are just incredible. Every once in a while, I will switch out a different foregrip, but this is the one that I've been using as of recently. Easily one of my favorite subs, if not my favorite, like I said. But all 3 of these classes for subs are perfect. I would highly recommend you use all 3 of these in S&D because they're just dominant. And if you guys liked this video, I would really appreciate it if you drop a like for me. And if you subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload a new video. It's been Reflex, homies. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.